Hey sis, and welcome back to Rich Like My Melanin. Happy New Year. It's January. I'm Jay Stevens, your host, and we are officially in the launch phase of 2026. And if you're like me, you've had your black eyed peas, you've had your collard greens to start the new year, but we need more than soul food to get rich, okay? Most people treat the new year like a wish list. They make resolutions based on how they feel. But you know, here at Rich Like My Melanin, we don't make wishes, we make strategic plans. And that is why today I'm giving you the 3 critical questions you need to ask yourself to ensure that 2026 isn't just a repeat of 2025. We're talking goals, execution, and most importantly, the backup plan. If you're ready to be intentional with your goals, let's get into it with question number 1. So question number 1 is, what are my goals? Now I know that seems like really basic and simple, but I want you to go deeper. I want you to define your goals. So what are the 3 to 5 things that if you really focused and achieved them, it would drastically increase and improve your quality of life? Don't give me a list of 20 goals. Don't write down a broad wish list of things that are just high, fly in the sky kind of things. You want your goals to be quantitative and qualitative metrics, and I mention that a lot in these videos, but it does make a difference. You need to write them down because writing something down gives you an astronomically higher chance of doing it. I want you to have these focused, measurable, written goals down in a way that you can also see it frequently throughout the year, whether it's in your phone. Some people do vision boards. Some people put a sticky note on like their mirror when they're getting dressed in the morning, they see it. Instead of saying, I just want to be better with my money and thinking that, write it down somewhere. I will increase my net worth by $15,000 through automated investing and relaunching a side hustle. There you go. That's that lady boss energy, right? What does that rich version of you look like when you picture December 2026? Is that person debt-free? Is it in a new role? Are you resting more? Whatever it is that will significantly, tangibly improve, even if it's not too significant, but still improve your quality of life, write that down in a measurable goal. And for accountability, one of my goals for this year is to lose weight. Now, you might think that's not a money goal, but it is, because the cost of not being healthy is something that I would have to pay for later. So my goal is to work out more. To put it in a quantifiable term, I want to lose 20 pounds. Now, I know that is a lot, but I want to work on it. And just simply for me, I like to run. So that means setting aside time to run each morning. I do pretty good on eating healthy, but running, working out, and doing the healthy part, avoiding a gym membership because I know that's just a waste of money for me. That's how I'm making my goal quantifiable. That is how I'm making it achievable. Okay, so we've got the goal written down. That's question 1. Question 2, what do I have to do to achieve this goal? Now we're moving from that vision to that execution. What is the daily, weekly, monthly investment you need to make to achieve that goal? For example, if your goal is to save $10,000, your achievement path isn't just to say, oh, I'm going to save more. You know, when I think about it, when I get my tax return, I'm going to put something aside for it. No, your goal should be the savings. Your execution should be, I am going to automate $400 every week to come out of my paycheck. As a pro tip, if you need somewhere to start with a savings goal, download my free savings guide. It is that easy, y'all. It is right there. Look in the link in the description. And then just download it. It shows you how you can create a savings goal and then achieve it in 1 year. And again, it's free. So when you break down your goals into these like work streams, into something tangible, again, it becomes more achievable. For example, again, if you want a new job, your execution plan is, I'm going to update my LinkedIn by January 15th. I'm going to reach out to at least 3 recruiters a week. I'm going to complete at least 1 professional certification by Q2. These are ways that you're turning like something really big into bite-sized goals. bite-sized action plans, things that you can really do. And so you're having that accountability, pro tip, have an accountability partner, so you can have that accountability to get where you need to get. Bringing it back to me for my goal of losing weight, and I really do hope by this time next year, y'all see my face, everything looks like, trimmer. For my goal, what it looks like is saying that 3 days a week I need to be working out. And for me, in the winter months, that's working indoors, so I don't like to be outside in the cold. But in the warmer months, I can go for a run. That means that I have my workout gear laid out or easily accessible. That means I'm going to bed on times that I can wake up. For me, that means I need to be up by like 5:30 to be able to get a good workout in and then go home or go back home, wash and everything. That also means my hair will be in braids more because I don't have time to do my hair after I work out. But if it's in braids, it's less maintenance. So all of those are like the actionable things, right, that get me there. Step 3, the backup plan. This is the part that most people skip, right? Because you're thinking, of course, everything's going to work out. But it's the important part that makes sense for the preservation of your goal. So what if life happens? What if life pivots? In my book, The Good and Goodbye, I talk about the best exit strategies are built when you are going through things that are going well. So you're building the backup plan while everything is on track. If your goal is a promotion, what's the plan if there's layoffs instead of promotions this year? And y'all know how the economy has been and how job layoffs have been over the past year. If your goal is a house, what's the plan if interest rates jump? Do you sign your lease for another year? Do you move in with somebody so you can have some more money saved up to buy a house? Or do you say I'm going to kind of rent a house and that kind of gets me closer to seeing what living in a home is like without all of the responsibilities of home ownership? For me, my backup plan for working out is if I cannot get up and run and do my weight muscle training as much as I want, can I at least drink more water every day? Because that does play a big role in it. Can I at least spend a little bit less time? I know it's hard for me sometimes to go to sleep without like scrolling on my phone or having something on TV, but can I at least spend less time on the screen? Because that does affect the health overall. So again, backup plan. If things don't go as well, how can you pivot? How can you achieve? The 3 questions: what are my goals? What do I have to do to achieve them? Make it, break it down. And then what happens is the backup plan. Your backup plan in your overall financial life, your well-being, it's something that you can control. And the peace of mind that comes from controlling that is what makes that goal, what makes you more achievable, what also makes you feel like, hey, I've really accomplished something. 2026 isn't about working harder. I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, why am I working hard? I'm a millennial. I've had so many once in a lifetime catastrophes that have happened in this world and just personal things that are going on that I said I'm kind of at a point where I don't feel like I need to push myself all the time. Just accepting where I am, being grateful for where I am, and making small changes to do better, but not saying, oh, I'm, this really big thing. That's not what I'm doing for this year, which is why I said 2026 isn't about working harder. It's working smarter. It's being more intentional. With the resources and the timing I have, I am going to be structured in how I achieve my goals. And that's why I asked those 3 questions, and that's why I asked them for you as well. If you like this advice, please subscribe to my channel. It's really easy. It's just a button, like somewhere in this area. It's a little red circle maybe that says subscribe. It helps. It helps me, and it'll help you ideally. Remember that your melanin is rich, your strategy is sharp, and this year is yours. Go out there and achieve it, y'all. You got this. And I'll catch you next week. Bye.